I spent the last 2.5 years. Um, it's going to be an awesome environment. It's going to be loud. I know I played a couple playoff games here too, and crowd's going to be crazy. So, but this is what we want, man. This is we want to come into a hostile environment and lean on each other, and build off of whatever it is, during the game. It's going to be ups and downs, man. That's a great football team over there. So we know we're all we got and we're all we need. So if as long as we stay together and we play our football game and play clean, I think good things should happen for us.
And from an X and O's standpoint, how much does it help, obviously, having been going against those guys for so long over the last few years, and especially someone like Betts and so many playmakers in the defense who just talked to Mike as well, which obviously has done the opposite way to you, but you've played against him a bunch of times as well.
Yeah, it's the playoffs now, so they're going to have wrinkles. They're going to try different things. As a quarterback, you just have to be ready to make adjustments and not think too much and just react to what you see. You know what I'm saying? So I think these last few weeks that we've been winning, we've been taking care of the ball as an offense. We've been getting turnovers as a defense. If we can continue that, like I said, we have a good shot.
That's something actually I wanted to ask you, because I feel like you've always been a playmaker, and especially over the last stretch of the season, you guys have such a great running game. How much, for a guy like you that can make so many plays, how important is it to have a guy like Dedrick that you can just hand off and go get so many yards himself?
Yeah, it's always good to have a good running game. You know what I'm saying? And we have a great running game. Our O line and Dedrick, they work so hard throughout the week, throughout the year. Great communication, talking different situations and things like that. So it helps me a ton. So and he earned it. He earned the Russian title. And him and the O line, they earned that.
So now a question to both of you, so they could transition. How much have you helped him prepare for the game with your knowledge about the DC Lions?
We talked about a few players and things like that, but we can't get all into that right here, right now. But I know he's ready. He's been grinding all year. Mr. All-Star right here, he earned it. He deserved that, and I'm just happy to be on the same team as him.
Yeah, congrats on your season. For a guy like you that can rush the passer so well and can do so many things, what kind of challenge does Nathan present? Obviously, he got one of the most impressive stats is that he averaged over 9 yards per attempt on the ground. Talk to me about the kind of challenge of going against a quarterback like that.
It's a huge challenge. You just gotta get the job done. I mean, we here. Not a lot to say. You just gotta do what you gotta do. Either you gonna go home, or you gonna win or go home.
Talk to me about your D line. In my opinion, one of the best D lines in the league. Had so many sacks, pressured the quarterback a lot because it's not all about the sacks, right? So
Yep.
pressures as well. Talk to me about guys like Jalen, but also not just the D line. Let's get into Adrian as well in the back end. Like so many playmakers you guys have. How much do they make your life easier?
I mean, they make life a lot easier. Just like when I got the award for the defensive player on the team, like I didn't even think I was gonna get it, honestly, because we got so many guys that couldn't qualify for it, and that just go to just say how hard I've been working, because I got great competition on my team, on my defense. So it made life a lot easier. I get to the quarterback fast, and the ball come out sloppy or however you want to call it, and HG can easily go get it, or he locking down somebody and I can easily get the sack. So we just feed off each other, and you got Jalen Hutchins who made the quarterback drop back. Even he might want to sit at 5 yards, but now you got to sit at 6 or 7. So that make the edge easier, and float going down, definitely made life harder. But we had guys step up, and we ready to go.
Yeah, sure. Any questions?
Sorry.
I'll just, Clarence, you had 3 sacks in 2 games on work. Do you feel like you might have a knack for his tendencies, or he might be going out there? Do you have a feel for that?
I'll say I just just familiar with him, what he like and what he don't. But I just look at it as like whoever in front of me I'm going against, right or left tackle, like I'm just coming with it, and that's that.
As a team this season, you were one of the faces that was there last year. What can you say about the growth and just the way the guys have come together throughout the whole season to this point?
Oh, it's a big growth. I think it's really, we are a lot closer than what we were last year on last year's team, but the talent on this team is just like I always said, fully healthy. Like I don't think no team close to us. Like I just don't see it, and that's not me being like biased because I'm on this team. But yeah, I just feel like yeah, we just ready to go.
And Vernon, you've been on a lot of different playoff teams. How does this one compare to some of those in terms of having what it takes to get it done during this time of year?
Yeah, great question. You know, he talked about it, man. Our talent is there. You know what I'm saying? Especially throughout the year, going through adversity. I remember when we were around 8-5. You know, we brought the guys together and we were just talking like, hey guys, we're not 5-8. We're 8-5. We're a good football team, and we just rallied around each other. Never started pointing fingers. I've been on teams where you start pointing fingers, and that's when things go bad. You know, this team, everybody comes to work, cracking jokes, having fun, enjoying each other's company, and this is just one of those teams that you know, we feel good about each other when we're playing our best ball.
Here's
Oh,
one question. It's a playoff game. There's so much on the line, do or die, right? How do you balance, you know, going out there and doing what you got to do to the point where maybe you're doing too much, where you're trying to overexert, say like on defense, right? You lose your gap integrity because you're flying to a player. On offense, maybe you're trying to push a ball that shouldn't be there. So how do you balance that urgency compared to doing what you're supposed to do?
I go. Honestly, it's hard. You won't know till you really get in the game. You know, we away, so you know it's gonna be harder as it is as that, and you just gotta hope you don't get too high, don't get too low, and just do what you gotta do.
Yeah, pretty much what he said. Just you want to say that even kill. You know what I'm saying? I've been talking to our mental coach over here, Matt Brown, a lot these last few weeks, and he's got me in a good mental place. You know, because when we were in that 4-game losing streak, I was down on myself bad, and started talking to him, and he just reminded me just to breathe in these situations, man. Breathe in these stressful situations, and like I said earlier, just be in a make plays mode. I don't want to be I can't tell myself, don't throw an interception, don't throw an interception, because now your mind is hearing throw an interception or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I've kind of changed my mindset in these last few weeks, and we just hope to keep it going tomorrow.
The crowd, do you expect the crowd to impact the game, the crowd noise?
I told the guys earlier today, like, you know, we went to Winnipeg, we went to Saskatchewan, where it's cracking there. You guys know that, and it's going to be cracking here tomorrow. So, but if we can do it there, we can do it here. It's about us. It's not about anyone else. You know, we're going to be playing against the Lions fans, you know, and things like that. So we just have to communicate that they're one of the hottest teams, if not the hottest team right now in the league. So we need to communicate and be on the same page, and through the ups and downs, just stay together.
Last question for Clarence or VA.
Yeah, just one last one. Can you talk to me about your rookie center, Chris, like stepping up? How incredible is it? Because usually for offensive line, it takes a while for them to get used to. Talk to me about him a little bit.
Yeah, he's done an amazing job for us, man. We had Bryce Bell there who started off the season, who was doing a great job as well. But Chris, man, he works so hard. He's the only player on the team that beats me to the facility in the morning, you know, and he's there about 5 a.m. and I'm trying to get there 5:30, and he's in there early and he stays late and he puts in the work, and everything that's coming to him in the future, he deserves it, man. He's working hard and he earned everything he's getting.
Thank you.
We can show off that.
God bless. Go Stamps.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.